Applications of differential scanning calorimetry. Differential scanning calorimetry can be used to measure a number of characteristic properties of a sample. Using this technique, it is possible to carry out a large number of applications. Some of the major applications are: first, it is possible to observe fusion and crystallization events as well as glass transition temperatures using this technique. Differential scanning calorimetry can be used to study oxidation as well as other chemical reactions. Differential scanning calorimetry can be used to study glass transitions. Glass transitions occur as the temperature of an amorphous solid is increased. These transitions appear as a step in the baseline of the recorded differential scanning calorimetry signal. This is due to the sample undergoing a change in heat capacity. However, no formal phase change occurs. As the temperature increases, an amorphous solid becomes less viscous. At some point, the molecules obtain enough freedom of motion to spontaneously arrange themselves into a crystalline form. This is known as crystallization temperature, which is represented by Tc. This transition from amorphous solid to crystalline solid is an exothermic process and results in a peak in the differential scanning calorimetric signal. As the temperature increases, the sample eventually reaches its melting temperature. The melting process results in an endothermic peak in differential scanning calorimetric curve. The ability to determine transition temperatures and enthalpies makes differential scanning calorimetry an invaluable tool in producing phase diagrams for various chemical systems. This technique may also be used in the study of liquid crystals. As matter transitions between solid and liquid, it often goes through a third state which displays properties of both phases. This stage is a transition state. This anisotropic liquid is known as a liquid crystalline or mesomorphous state. Using differential scanning calorimetry, it is possible to observe the small energy changes that occur as matter transitions from a solid to a liquid crystal and from a liquid crystal to an isotropic liquid. Differential scanning calorimetry is used to study the oxidative stability of samples. Differential scanning calorimetry is widely used in pharmaceutical and polymer industries. For a polymer chemist, differential scanning calorimetry is a handy tool for studying curing processes, which allows the fine tuning of polymer properties. The cross-linking of polymer molecules that occurs in the curing process is exothermic, resulting in a positive peak in the differential scanning calorimetry curve. Next application is in the pharmaceutical industry, where it is necessary to have well characterized drug compounds in order to define processing parameters. For example, if it is necessary to deliver a drug in amorphous form, it is desirable to process the drug at temperature below those at which crystallization can occur. In food science research, differential scanning calorimetry is used in conjunction with other thermal analytical techniques to determine water dynamics. Changes in water distribution may be correlated with changes in texture. Differential scanning calorimetry may be used to evaluate drug and polymer purities. Less pure compounds will exhibit a broadened melting peak that begins at lower temperatures than a pure compound. Differential scanning calorimetry is also used for testing reactions for new drugs.